All right, guys, let's check out a new release from Breitling. Big thanks to Richard and the crew over at Saltzman's in Rhode Island. Link down below. Direct link with information to contact Richard and to just get a hold of Saltzman's in general. So, first off, this is called the Breitling Chronomat Auto GMT 40 millimeter. Has a retail price of $5,600. So pretty affordable, I think, when it comes down to a chronometer grade luxury GMT watch with a very unique bracelet that Breitling is known for. The bullet bracelet here is pretty special. Let's get into the size of this thing first. We are looking at a 40 millimeter case, 47 lug to lug. You can see the watch case is essentially flat going across there. But because it's only 47 mil and the bracelet folds over right away, it's going to fit a lot of wrist size. It is only 12 millimeter thick. It has a double dome sapphire crystal with air coating top and bottom. Breitling is known for doing amazing anti-reflective coating treatment. 20 millimeter lug width here. You can see the bracelet actually kind of flares out to meet the case and then tapers back down. But the lug opening is 20, and then this is wider here, and then it tapers back down to 18. It is a butterfly clasp, which is probably the best way to go with this bracelet, so it looks seamless across there. And then you have a 6.5 millimeter shaped crown that is screw down with 200 meter water resist. One of the strongest pops on a crown I've ever felt. As soon as you get a few threads done on this thing pushes your fingers out of the way. It's pretty crazy. Very smooth wind to this. Inside is the caliber 32, which is traditionally a modified ETA 2893. But they don't tell you that it's an ETA. They just say it's caliber 32. So it leaves them the option to source other movements. But it does have 42-hour power reserve, 21 joules, and is a chronometer grade. Let's zoom in on this thing so you can get a closer look. I might have to wipe off a little bit of dust here. It does have a rotating bezel. There's no traction on it other than the rider tabs. These little bumps here at the pip, the 15, the 30, and the 45, those are called rider tabs, and that's where you're going to grip. But it is a very smooth 120 click dive bezel counter or whatever. It's not really a dive bezel, I guess, but I mean, it could be. So, but it's more of a dress diver GMT watch. There's a few different colorways. This one's obviously a black dial. There's a gray dial, which is not black, it's gray. There's a white dial, this black dial, the blue dial, and a green dial. The green dial one is spectacular. I also kind of like, okay, so real quick, I talked about the winding. First position out, this is where you're going to use the option to adjust the GMT hand. Very snappy. There's audible clicks even. And then if you rotate it the other way, that's how you would adjust the date. All the way out, hacks the movement, stops the seconds hand, and then you can adjust the 12-hour time, and it'll also push forward the 24-hour. Very solid crown and easy to manipulate. Go ahead and screw that back down. Maintain your 200 meter water resist. Another feature on this case that I thought was kind of unique is look at the crown guards. They are like separate from the case. I'm not sure how they're adhered on there, but pretty interesting look. And if you look at it from this angle here, it almost looks like a prop, right? Like a prop from an old airplane. I don't know. That's what I kind of see. Incredible finishing on this thing, if we can get it to focus. As you can see, here's a look at the case back. Still has the sticker on there. These are new watches, so I'm not going to peel it off, but love the bracelet. The bracelet is super comfortable and cool looking, very jewelry-like. If I pop it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, it is not sized. It looks to be some sort of pin and tube system. I don't see any screw heads or anything like that, but there it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. It's incredibly comfortable feeling and just very jewelry luxury looking, I think. And pretty approachable. I know 5,600 is still a lot luxury watch world. I think 5,600 is pretty affordable. So let me give this a quick zap. with the UV light, and it'll kill the lights. Check the Lume. And again, big thanks to Richard and the crew over at Saltzman's. You can see it has very good Lume application as well. They're thin lines, but they are potent and they are very legible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.